Namaste to all students. Kushro Bitiya, myself Devi and Dr. Khushbu Verma, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science. Today we will discuss about the process of ligation. And this session is related to course Recombinant DNA Technology of program BTech FBT 6th trimester and BSc BT 6th trimester. What do you understand by the process of ligation? So ligation is a process where you can ligate or join the foreign DNA or target DNA into the vector. So this is the whole process is known as ligation. Genetic engineering is a modern biotechnology technique which is used to modify the genetic makeup of an organism by adding new traits into it and thereby produce a new variety of organisms. The desired trait or gene is cut from the donor gene या donor DNA and pasted to the carrying vector. This pasting is known as basically ligation process. Thus, the formed recombinant DNA is transferred into the host organism, which has to be modified genetically. Where we need the modification, we will incorporate recombinant vector into that particular organism. The process of genetic engineering is made effective by the action of two enzymes, namely restriction enzyme and ligases. Restriction enzymes called molecular seizers are precisely cut the desired DNA and its carry vector at specific sites, whereas the ligase enzyme called molecular glue are pasted these cutted DNA fragments and pasted into the carrying vector. The process of ligase enzyme for joining the two ends of DNA strand is called ligation. As I told you previously, in this process, there occurs a synthesis of phosphodiester bond between the third dash and hydroxyl of one nucleotide and phosphate of another. In this situation, we need to discuss about DNA and its structure. We need to first of all clear about the DNA structure, about its phosphodiester bonds, about it the adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine arrangements. We need to all about the structure, whole structure of DNA in detail. This is the flow diagram of process of genetic engineering where we can see this is the foreign DNA where our gene of interest is available. First of all, restriction enzymes do their work. They will cut the gene of interest complete without any harm, and this gene of interest will be incorporated into the vector and it will be ligated into vector with the help of DNA ligases. This vector is now known as recombinant vector. Then this recombinant vector will be introduced into the bacterial cell, and this bacterial cell, recombinant bacterial cell, will multiply and will make more recombinant vectors and more gene of interest. So this is the kind of the process, and this is the flow chart of the process of ligation. As we know, DNA ligation is the act of joining together DNA strands with covalent bond with the aim of making new viable DNA or plasmid. There are currently three methods for joining DNA fragments in vitro. The first of these is DNA ligase that covalently joins the anal cohesive ends produced by certain restriction enzymes. Second process is depends upon the ability of DNA ligase from phase T4 infected E. coli to catalyze the formation of phosphodiester bonds between sticky or blunt end fragments. The third utilizes the enzyme terminal deoxynucleotidal transferase enzyme to synthesize homopolymeric third dash and single stranded tail at the end of the fragments. The most commonly used is the T4 DNA ligase method. E. coli and phase T4 encodes an enzyme DNA ligase which seals single-stranded nicks between adjacent nucleotides in a DNA chain. Although the reactions catalyzed by the enzyme of E. coli and T4 infected E. coli are very similar, they differ in their cofactor requirement. The T4 enzyme requires ATP, while E. coli enzymes requires NAD+. In each cases of cofactor is split and forms an enzyme AMP complex. The complex binds to the Nic, which must expose a 5' phosphate and 3' OH group and makes a covalent bond in the phosphodiester chain. If we talk about the applications of ligation process, so ligation of cohesive and blunt end DNA fragments for cloning, sealing nicks in double-stranded DNA, and ligation of synthetic linkers to blunt end DNA, there are three major components for a ligation reaction are first component is two or more fragments of DNA that have compatible ends. Second factor is a buffer that has 0.25 to 1 millimolar ATP to provide the necessary energy for the reaction. And third factor is T4 DNA ligase. The two components of DNA in the ligation reaction should be equimolar and around 100 microgram per ml. Usually one wants to ligate and insert DNA molecules into a plasmid ready for bacterial transformation. Typically, DNA and plasmid vectors are separately cleaved to get complementary DNA ends, and then both are added to a ligation reaction to be circularized by DNA ligase. If the ratio of plasmid backbone to insert DNA is too high, then excess empty mono or polymeric plasmids will be generated. If the ratio is too low, result in an excess of linear or circular homo and heteropolymers. The ideal ratio for ligating insert to vector for sticky end ligation ranges between 1:1 and 3:1. Whereas for blunt end ligations, the insert to vector ratio should be least 10:1 ratio. Here we can see the diagram where this is the plasmid vector and this is the cleavage site. First of all, resection enzyme will cleave with the help of EcoR1 endonuclease enzyme. It will create the sticky ends with TTAA ends, sticky ends. On the other hand, foreign DNA will be cutted with the same resection endonuclease enzyme EcoR1 endonucleases. It will be cutted and it will also have sticky ends. Now, this gene of interest with sticky ends and vector with sticky ends will be rejoined with the help of DNA ligase enzyme. This DNA ligase enzyme will seal the gene of interest into the vector and will make the plasmid chimera, or you can say it will make the recombinant vector, which will be introduced further into the host where we want recombinant vector and we want modifications in gene. So this is the sum up of this session, and this session is powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur, and hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.